The Bachelor contestant Caelynn opens up about sexual assault on emotional date. And we're promising an intense important conversation on all day, and that's what we got on Monday's The Bachelor. Colton invited beauty queen on the second one-on-one date in Singapore, and they managed to set aside the drama with fellow beauty queen Hannah B. for a fun day of shopping and pampering. When they had a chance to sit down together, Caelynn told Colton she had to tell him about something important. She then opened up about having been drugged and raped at a college fraternity party 4 years ago, and forgive us for not transcribing the horrifying details. Only one of the multiple men responsible for assaulting Caelynn and her friends at the party was ever caught, and she said she wasn't even able to open up about it to her mother until almost a year later, but she said she needed to share it with Colton because it's something that will always be a part of me and will always come up. I struggled with the shame and guilt that I had felt, she continued. It's the most difficult thing in the world. It's so painful, and it screws up every ounce of you. It took months for people like me would touch my shoulder or graze my shoulder, and I was triggered. It was awful. Like I couldn't leave my house. It was so bad. Colton then opened up about his own experiences dating a woman who had been sexually abused, referring to Olympic gymnast who is one of the victims of former gymnastics Dr. Larry Nassar. For me, that was the hardest thing I ever had to watch. Going through something with someone, looking into her eyes and just knowing, the pain associated with it. Who am I to feel the pain when I wasn't the victim? I think that's one thing people will never understand, is the intimacy that goes along with what you've experienced, he continued. And I've been on the other side of it. And for me, for that to be my first love, and the first person who I found, for me, and it didn't happen. And opening up last year about my virginity wasn't the easiest thing to do. But I think the thing I realized is everybody who asked me is why are you a virgin? They expect this simple answer. They want a reason. And my reason's complicated. Colton had previously said that by a couple episodes after the premiere, his virgin status would be treated much differently, and people would get answers, and this is clearly a turning point.